Three voters in northeastern Wisconsin file a federal lawsuit seeking to exclude election ballots in Milwaukee, Dane, and Menominee counties. They claim, without evidence, that voters in those counties may have bypassed state law requiring voters to provide a photo ID by declaring themselves indefinitely confined due to the coronavirus pandemic. But the law allowing people to request a ballot because the voter claims they are indefinitely confined doesn't require proof of a photo ID. Capitol Bureau Chief Emily Fannin explains how election officials are defending the law and why lawmakers may attempt to make changes to it.
Tens of thousands of people opted to vote by mail this year because of COVID-19. But the Wisconsin Elections Commission also saw a big uptick in the number of people interested in applying to be indefinitely confined, which doesn't require a voter to show proof of a photo ID.
If you are indefinitely confined because of reason of age, illness, infirmity, or disability, that you're unable to vote at the polls on election day.
In the 2016 presidential election, only about 7% of absentee ballots were from indefinitely confined voters. But since then, a big jump. This April, more than 160,000 voters were indefinitely confined, or 14%. In November, more than 215,000, about 11% of the total absentee ballots. Republican lawmakers are debating making changes to this law, but they would have to be approved by the governor.
Is to evaluate why this happened. Why was there this substantial increase? Was it related to the COVID pandemic? If so, is there anything that we need to do about that?
WEC does not allow using the indefinitely confined status simply as a way to avoid the use of a photo ID. Instead, they provide it as an option.
But it does not exempt them from voter registration, signing their absentee ballot certificate, and to having a witness on their absentee ballot.
Democratic strategist Sachin Chetta believes the law could be further looked at, but says it's an important option right now during a health crisis.
Both parties, Republicans and Democrats, are telling folks to stay home, that people shouldn't then have an easier time just sending in their ballot.
WEC says many voters who submitted applications indefinitely confined this year have likely either provided their photo ID in a previous request or have provided their photo ID when voting in person in previous elections.